Hello, Lucas here, and today our topic will be combat mindset. First of all, be welcome to our new endeavor at ABBA International YouTube channel. Please, if you didn't do it before, subscribe to our channel because this channel right here will provide you with plenty of information that may save your life and better, may save the life of your family. In previous videos, I had stated that your skills better. Your mindset is much more important than your ability to hit the target when it comes to combat shooting. And today we're gonna talk about combat mindset. What is combat mindset and what I could say about combat mindset that had not been stated before. Combat mindset is a kind of subject that is present in a lot of videos today in the classes of a lot of instructors, but I do believe that is not enough said. People like to believe that they are ready to a life-threatening situation, but the reality is much worse or much harder than that. Usually, people, as tough as they look like, they are not ready to a combat situation because mostly they don't think about it, or they don't prepare, they don't train themselves to face a combat situation. But Lucas, when I am at the range, I am shooting and I think about combat shooting. Isn't that enough to prepare myself to a life-threatening situation? No, it is not. Most people I know that have good skills, for example, people who can draw a pistol very fast, with less than a second, draw and fire under a second. Unfortunately, I believe that are people that will die in a combat situation without even trying to draw their weapons because they were not ready here, right? Not on their skills itself. And it's very natural. When it comes to combat shooting, it is not natural for any human being to be able to be familiar to like to kill people, except for sure when it comes to psychopaths or people who have mental problems. It is not natural for a healthy human being to kill someone who really looks like him. Can you understand that? Because of that, therefore, it must be a part of your training to develop the skills that are necessary to be able not only to shoot, but to apply this ability to shoot into someone that you may not like to be killed, but you have to. If you hesitate in a moment, in a life-threatening situation, this fraction of time may be sufficient for you to fail to defend yourself or to defend your family. Lucas, how do I know, therefore, when I am supposed to kill or when killing is something wrong? Of course, you will not find a straight answer to that question because there isn't. If someone tries to tell you when to shoot or when not to shoot, it's very likely that this guy is trying to lie to you. It's not a simple question, but I like to give my students a simple advice. Killing someone, or at least shooting at someone with the intent to kill, will be the most expensive thing, the most expensive act you will do in your entire life. And you must be sure that even being the most expensive act of your life, it will be worth. How you do that? There are certain things in our lives that are much more important than money. There are certain values on our lives that are much more important than our lives. If you can't find the answers for these questions, I mean, what is more important for you than your own life, you are not living, my friend. Please, if you think about that, if you're not able to find something that is more valuable for you than your own life, you are not living. When you find that answers, that kind of answers, it becomes more easier for you to understand when you are supposed to kill or not. For example, if you are a father like me, the lives of my kids are much more important for me than my own life. Does it make sense? And for any father alive, some questions will be very easily answered. If I ask you as a father, if you have to die to save your kid, will you? For any good father, we will die with joy. We will be very glad to give our lives to save the life of a son. So this is very easy for us, right? If the life of our son is in danger, killing someone to stop that danger, it's very easy, right? What are the other values, the other beliefs that you have that gives you the same feeling? You must think about that. Every single of us, everyone eventually will find death. And my invitation for people who used to train or who want to train with their firearms is to understand that when you face death, you must be prepared to die. You shall not avoid death. But when the Reaper show face to face with you, what you should do is to give him a great smile and die hugging this motherfucker. See you there.